Alright, what's up, y'all? So I just watched a video uh from the T.I. The Battle Is Ours. He was talking about Nickolas Cruz and how Nickolas Cruz was trying to tell the police that he was being targeted by the government, and he was hearing voices and talking about demons and stuff. But anyhow, um, he was definitely like they traumatize you to make those altars, right? And then those altars can pop up at any time. Like you can be somewhere like um, out in public, and they can cause those altars to basically take front. So those altars will take front, and basically you won't realize what you was doing, basically. And I've had this happen. So that's basically what I'm trying to say. Like, um, once they create that altar in you, now how they do it, from what my understanding is, they attack you. They attack you a lot um, without your knowledge. Some people do know, but the police can kidnap you. You can have a honeypot that will let the people who's gonna do the attack come into the house and attack you while you're in the house. Um, so they basically need to beat you, and then once they beat you, your body will disassociate because you go through so much pain that your body has to leave. I mean, your consciousness, um, your mind just splits basically, so it leaves the body, so it doesn't experience so much of the pain that they inflict on you. And yeah, I basically, one night I was out drinking at a bar, and a girl, what I'm saying, just a random girl. And I used to go to this same spot all the time because I used to cut hair in the back, and I used to do tattoos in the back of the club. And I had never seen her there, you know. But anyway, um, she comes in, and I think I had probably like two Long Island iced teas, but by the time she came in there, and I don't normally dance or get on the dance floor, but that night I got on the dance floor and I was dancing with the girl, and I don't even remember what happened. Um, like I don't remember leaving the club with her. Only thing I remember is me waking up with her in my arms, like I had her like with my arms wrapped around her, and she was lifted up off the ground, and I was dragging her somewhere. And I woke up in the middle of me doing this, and I let her go because she was screaming. She was like, let me go," like that, right? And once I woke up and I realized what I was doing, I let her go, and then I took off running. But the thing of it is, um, the club may have been like maybe 10 blocks away from where I live. So come to find out, it's the same way that gang stalkers synchronize with you. Like when you walk out your door and they synchronize with you. The person that I grabbed that night showed up probably like a week later, and she synchronized with me as soon as I walked out the house. So I'm walking out the house finna go to work. And no sooner than I walk out the house, I see her and she got a dude with her. And this how I know that they was gang stalkers, because they didn't really take the situation serious like they should have. Now, if it was anybody else and a guy tried to kidnap that person, it would have really led to violence. But by them being perps, they didn't even attack me. Only thing they did was they come and they said, Malachi, you hungry? I got you some food in the oven. I'm finna fix it. Um, they didn't really take it serious like they should have. So basically, I should have probably been in jail. But what they did was they threatened me, and they was like, "Oh," she was like, "I've been looking for you since that night and all this shit." And then it dawned on me. I was like, "Oh, this that girl from the club," you know? Because at first, like I said, I didn't even know who I was dancing with. Only thing I know is I was dancing with her 1 minute. The next minute, I woke up, and we wasn't even nowhere near the club. I had her somewhere toward my house. She walked with me there, and then all of a sudden I attacked her. And like I said, I snapped out of it. And once I snapped out of it, I realized what I was doing. And she synchronized with me like a week later. She had to do with her, and then that was that. You know, I still ended up making it to work that day, and they didn't come back by. But come to find out, she stayed right down the doggone sidewalk from me. So what's the odds of that? That all of a sudden you come to the bar that I hang out at. That's my first time seeing you there. Which I mean that could happen. But like I said, they was perps because I knew they was the way they synchronized with me. Now I know. But back then I didn't know what gang stalking was. I didn't know nothing about none of this. And whenever she synchronized with me, I was like, dang, how the fuck she? When I look back at it, I was like thinking, like, how did she know that I was about to come out the house? Cause she was literally standing by my door. As soon as I walked out the door, now you can say, oh, people in the neighborhood would tell them that, but that doesn't mean that they gonna know exactly when you walk out the door. Cause I could walk out the door anytime. They was walking out right at the same time, synchronizing with me the same way that the perps do now. And that's how I know that that whole situation was for me to either um, mess up and get caught doing a crime, or they probably was gonna try to take me out. You know what I'm saying? Because probably like 3 or 4 years after that, that's when I ended up receiving V2K, and I heard the V2K operator saying, "Did you see that? It took all my power." And it was like he got up like it wasn't nothing. So they didn't plan on me getting up. They hit me with some directed energy weapons, caused me to come out my house because I was real hot. And I was like, okay, let me come out the apartment because I feel like I was on fire. So when I came out the house, I fainted, and they tried to make it seem like, which it could have happened, you know what I mean? Because it don't take that long for somebody to attack you and then take off. So when I looked at my surveillance cameras, I probably only had like 1 minute, 1 or 2 minutes of time that I was passed out, and then I got back up, staggered back in front of my cameras, like I was just out of the view of my cameras when they attacked me, or whatever they did. But they need to attack that person to cause that fracture in their mind, and then they can use them. So when these people they be going and shooting, like Nickolas Cruz when he went and started shooting, and he was like woke up and said, "Where am I?" He probably really didn't know where he was at. I've done it multiple times. That's not the only time that I've did that. Like I've literally woke up, and I said this before on my old videos. You know, people who don't watch my videos, or if you do watch my videos and you think that I'm just running off at the mouth or I'm just talking, then that's just you, but I'm telling the truth. I got up one morning completely nude, and the night before that, I remember I was with the girl I was with, when she was a honeypot, and we were drinking because it was her birthday, and like drugs, alcohol, and stuff like that can make that altar come up easier. So I don't know. I just drunk a whole lot of it, and I blanked out. And from what I heard was she told me that me and her got to fighting. And the police knocked me out from behind. Like I told you, the police they'll always be somewhere close by, and they want you to fuck up. They want you to do something so they can uh, bring that trauma on you. So rather you won't remember it because they can make it to where you don't remember it. But the deed is already done. So now they have control over your anger, your rage. In certain times, that's why you have to control yourself. You have to try to control your hands because if you like just like in a situation like with me, um, like if I end up putting my hands on somebody, then they come and take me to jail. But the thing of it is, who's to say that you gonna make it to jail? You see what I'm saying? But anyhow, yeah, they'll take you and they'll beat you and stuff like that, and that's how they achieve that altar. You know what I'm saying? Along with all the other stuff that they do, as far as sleep deprivation, uh, a lot of the remote neural monitoring attacks, where they kind of zap you and stuff all day long, just trying to aggravate you and aggravate you. That's the rouse up your anger and rouse up your that altar. You know what I mean? So you have to be careful with that. But yeah, um, I woke up one morning completely nude, and I had footprints on my apartment floor, and I was like, "Who footprints is it?" Because my floor was white, and I was like, "Who footprints been on my floor?" And why am I laying in my living room? I was laying in my living room. I wasn't laying in my bed. I was laying in my living room, completely naked with no cover or nothing on me. And I was like, damn, what happened? What I do last night? And whatever happened, I don't really remember it. But I could almost guarantee it wasn't good, just judging by the fact that I was nude. But I had footprints all in the floor, and then uh, people who had seen me the night before when I walked outside, they didn't tell me why I was nude or nothing like that, right? But they were saying that I asked them for some weed, and they gave me some weed or something, and I had to pay them the money. But I don't remember making a deal with them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and then I had let's see, another time where I could just wake up out my sleep and then I'll go do something and get right back in the bed like I didn't do nothing. And then the people, whoever I committed the offense against, will come and attack me while I'm asleep. So that's what they be doing. That's why they always hanging around your apartment, because they trying to mind control you to get you to come outside. They do a lot of shit at night. I'm not the only person that feel that way. They hype up the microwave weapons and shit at nighttime, and they had the police close by, and all of them the high mind will be on the sides of you, all around you, cussing you out, telepathically, and then also bothering the people inside of your house. So what they want you to come out the house. You feel me? So it's best to hide like they hide and stay in the house, because they can come in your house as far as broadcast and attack you with a broadcast. But if you go outside, you liable to get attacked by one of the ones that use the cloaking. They got like this cloaking outfits that they can use, and you won't see them, but they'll be there. It's like an invisible outfit, and they'll be outside. You know what I'm saying? If you go out there and you raging or something, you liable to not even make it. You know what I'm saying? So, just game, just to let you know, that's what they be doing. You feel me? So yeah, Nickolas Cruz, he most likely was under deep mind control whenever he went and shot up their place. I've seen other videos where people be flipping out and they be saying that they had a mental episode and stuff like that. But what it really is somebody is at a remote location and they mind controlling them to get them to commit whatever crime they want them to commit.